Move over, retail trader. Are you still trading smart money concepts? Still trading with normal candlesticks? Move over. You don't stand a chance against the secret weapon. Yes, cheers. Let's raise our glasses, ladies and gentlemen, because I have managed to have another super successful trading day, trading the British pound versus the Canadian dollar, trading the Swiss franc versus the Japanese yen, and trading silver for the last days. So today actually my trade on GBP CAD on British pound Canadian dollar actually went pretty sick, and I want to show you and how I did it, what I did, and how much money I made. The account in general is now up $110,000. So you can see, and at the bottom of my screen you can see my account balance on the left hand side, and you can see the equity next to it. So what is the equity for everybody who doesn't know? Well, if you have positions running, if you are in a trade, then you have positions running, and they might be in a positive and they might be in the negative, right? So on the right hand side you can see all my positions stacked up, which are all in a profit. And yeah, those are positions from the silver, from the Swiss franc versus the Japanese yen, which is this one. Let me show you, which is this one here. This is the Swiss franc JPY, this is the silver, and this is the British pound Canadian dollar. And all in all, they are running right now open positions, they are not closed, in a profit of around about $17,000. So they are still open, and you have to add everything you have in open positions. You have to add that to your balance, and then you will have your equity. So if I would be closing all trades, my balance would change to $270,000. I started this account. I can show you my account history. Let's see for the last 3 months, because I've been trading since February on this account. And I show you, if I go back down, then you can see, or not back down, back up. Where is it? Where is it? Somewhere it should be. Let me go even more back. Let me go like 6 months. Let's just click all history. All right, so now we have all history, and I can show you. Yeah, I have to click all history. I'm gonna explain you now, because in November last year I have been starting this account with a balance, you can see here, of 127,000, but I haven't been trading it until February. So you can see my first trade that I took was actually not in like, I haven't been trading this this account at all. Like, I've been starting in February actually to trade really consistently. All right, so that's why, like, here are all the February trades, and before it was just little, like, there was not much going on. Okay, so this is about the account growth. So yeah, cheers for that. First of all, you have to always learn to be grateful. You have to learn to congratulate yourself, to be happy for the skills you have, for the time, for the effort you put in to work and learn a skill set that will push your life to a more positive one, right? So I'm very grateful for what happened, because I am living my independent life on the island, and I'm pretty much enjoying it. We had amazing weather today. I was like some hours at the beach, and we had some news trade. So I have also been opening this GBP CAD trade. So let's talk about the trades now, right? I have been trading this British pound versus the Canadian dollar, which is here, and this was a day trade. So what I like there's different types of trading. Mostly what I do is swing trading, meaning I hold positions for round about a week or longer. Okay, these are swing trades, or sometimes even a month. Okay, so if you are looking at silver, silver is such a trade, or Swiss franc Japanese yen, the two trades that I have, they are actually trades. They are actually trades, swing trades that I hold for longer, because they derive from a higher time frame. Okay, if I am looking at the British pound versus the Canadian dollar, this was not really a swing trade. This was a short-term trade, a day trade, you can call it, that was running. Like, I opened the position on 17th, you can see it here, 17th of April, right? And now is the 18th of April. All right, so this position actually I opened yesterday, and I am already very close to closing it. All right, so I already actually, the scenario played out perfectly, and I'm going to show you what exactly happened. So I actually was putting in a lot of position, a lot of lot size in here, because this is a day trade. So I calculate my risk, and usually I tend to go with a quarter. I used to risk like a quarter or 0.5% of my account per trade, and then I also open up several positions, cheaper positions, if I get a cheaper price, right? So this is how I manage my positions. And of course I need to know when I get in, and I need to know when I get out. So when you get out, you take out your money, you basically put it in the bag. Okay, if you don't close the position, you will not actually put it in your bag. Okay, so if you close your position, you put the money on your bag, and it's closed, the position is finished, and it's added to your balance. All right, so I have been closing today. If I'm looking, let's see if it's still running here, if everything is fine. If everything is fine, you can just tell me in the chat. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we can look at the account history and look for today, right? I can set up here the custom period, and I can say, okay, let's look for today. Okay, let's look for today, and it will switch to today. So today I only closed one position, which is the GBP CAD. So this is the GBP CAD. We are looking at the chart of the GBP CAD right now, but this trade actually derived from a 30-minute time frame. So I'm going to show you the setup, exactly how I traded it. This is my setup, how I traded it. I can like zoom in. This is the whole picture. So I had several trades that I opened up at those levels, and then I closed, because I have multiple accounts running, so this is not my only account. So I was doing it simultaneously on other accounts as well. But my target zones were, first of all, the Fibonacci numbers aligning with support. So my first target zone that I had was, let me show you, was this here. You see this red circle over here, and you see this green circle over here, and it aligned with a 23 Fibonacci. So this was my first little zone where I put my trade to break even, so I cannot lose any money anymore. And then I had my second zone where I wanted to take like 70% or 80% of my profits and put it in the back. So 80% of the whole position that I opened, I wanted to close around about 70 or 80% of the position. I wanted to close it here. All right, because you see another red circle over here on that left hand side, and we see this red circle, and I wanted to let the trade go up there, and at the same time it aligns with this 38 on the right. This is a Fibonacci level. 38 means 38.2. It means the whole wave this impulse wave from the top to the bottom, if it goes up here, this is 38% of the whole wave. So we use Fibonacci levels, like I use Fibonacci levels in Confluence, in like if it aligns with normal support and resistance that you educate yourself on when you start trading is one of the first things, support and resistance. When it aligns with some market structure, with trend lines, with support and resistance, yeah, then these are my target zones. So you can see here is a target zone of mine, and I basically closed a big portion of my position there, and then I closed even more here at the top at the 50 Fibonacci. And I can show you that because probably he shows, no, he doesn't show me. He shows it to me on the other account, but you can see here where I closed it. If you look below again here on the terminal, you can see the exact price where I closed it. So the price for closing it was here, 1.66560. So you can actually draw a line. Let me zoom back again. You can actually draw a line. Yeah, let me go back to M30 like that. Yes, we can draw a line just somewhere. Okay, you see that red dotted line, and I'm gonna just now paste the price of the closure of the trade so I can show you where I closed the trade. I'm just gonna put it in here, 1.66560. okay, so here you can see the dotted line, and now you see this whole price rallied down, and I positioned myself with some buys. I bought at the cheap level, very cheap, low level, to sell it more expensive, right? And it went up and actually hit through both of my zones. You can see the price rallied up then, and even hit this red circle here to the top was the highest point. So it even hit the 50 Fibonacci, and here it like slowed down, and this was like a reason for my strategy to take out big profits, and that's what I did. And I closed at the top basically of this thing, but I still left a partial of my position open. So I closed the trade in a profit of $15,800. okay, so this already I put in the bag, but I have another right now $5,700 running in the profit. So like there's reasons why I let this thing still run, and the reason is market structure. It's always market structure, guys. If you look at trades, you should always know on which time frame you want to be trading, and you will stick to that time frame. You need to know on which time frame, you need to know on which time frame you will be managing your trade. You need to know on which time frame you will be entering your trade, and you need to know on which time frame you will be exiting your trade, right? And at the same time, if you know all these trading time frames, because you can trade on the daily time frame, you can trade on the weekly time frame, you can trade on the 30-minute time frame. It depends on your strategy and so on and so forth. But all in all, you need to know these things, and you need to stick to it religiously. You need to have a trading plan figured out with every trade that you are doing, right? So the important thing is, are you actually hearing me still? Let me check myself. All you need to know. Yeah, you are, right? All right. So guys, let's go back to the live trade. This is this is a prop trading account, a new prop trading firm. I'm trying to figure out how they are doing, and I'm also programming another indicator. So I'm doing a lot of testing here, but this is my real account. Okay, so the reason, because like usually traders have like, they put in the trade, they put their stop loss, they put their take profit. It's fine. I know traders, it works for them, but I don't like it. I have a little bit of a different approach. I manage my risk differently. I use hedge trading, which means I use counter positions. But the main thing is, overall, doesn't matter which strategy you're using, you need to know your trading time frame, exit time frame, entry time frame. And if your trading time frame, let's say, if you manage your trades on the daily time frame, you should also look at the market structure on the higher time frames. Okay? That's very important, guys. So if you do that, then you know the overall direction where we are right now, the overall structure of the market right now. Are we more in a downtrend or are we more in an uptrend, right? This is very important. So I was checking, because my trading time frame here was basically the lower time frames, like M30, so 30-minute time frame for this particular trade on the GBP CAD. And I checked the market structure on a higher time frame, like on the H1, on the H4. I checked it on the H4. Okay, so I checked the market structure on the H4 and I saw this. All right, so here we are actually, after the bullish up rally, we formed a sideways trend, right? Like a side, it's not a trend, sideways, like what is a consolidation? Okay, this is a consolidation. We are ranging in that market. Okay, we are not up, not down. It's going up, down, like you can see it plays like ping pong. So if it does that, then you know you hit the lowest bottom here, and I entered on the lowest peak here. I consider, like, my outlook on this trade is it probably will at least go to, because we have like a channel over here. You see all these red circles like hitting. You see a lot of connections, a lot of times it's like an invincible channel. You see a lot of times it hit, the price hit there and made these red circles. So you can draw a line there that's called like resistance, right? So you have like a trend line over here. So you can expect the price to at least go up there. And because I expected, I let the trade run and I didn't take out the whole position. Okay, just because of that. Otherwise I would have closed it at the 50 Fibonacci. Okay, so just so you understand, guys, that market structure, no matter what trading strategy you are trading, you might be trading, I don't know, Ichimoku clouds, you might be trading smart money concepts. It doesn't matter what you are trading. Market structure is key always, especially if you're trading smart money concepts is key. But also if I'm trading my strategy, which is the Heiken Katsui strategy, I always consider a market structure because it helps you to determine what you should do. And the trader can only be a professional trader, ladies and gentlemen, if he knows what he's doing. If you exactly know what you are doing, and if you exactly know what to do when the market doesn't want to give you what you want. So, yeah, so as of right now, we are in a $269,000 equity. We still have these trades running. So that's why, just to let you know again, I'm letting this GBP CAD that already is has a stop loss on it, so it means I cannot lose any money anymore. I'm letting this thing run because of the overall market structure. We have this range over here. Yeah, so So this is the reason. And on the other hand, we also have 2 other trades, right? So I have been like, this is so funny because I love it, guys. Like, people are so, like, I don't know if I'm like pretty confident or like how to say it, courageous, but I was pretty I had a lot of respect doing that, but I just trust my strategy. I just play it without emotion. And I was trading silver and I shorted it. And I shorted it at the very top, as you guys can see here. This is the whole rally. On the daily, we see that we are, as of right now, we are here. Let me show you on the H4. We are here. We dropped pretty heavy. And it's a pretty ballsy move to short gold and silver, right? But guys, market cycles are working for everything. There is no pair in Forex that doesn't move in cycles. Every pair moves in cycles. Before a up move, there needs to be a relief rally. The problem with this is you don't know exactly when the relief rally will start. So I am actually profiting off of the fact that I know a relief rally is very close, and my strategy is telling me this is a very good position to enter a trade to catch that relief rally. So this is what I did, because obviously I don't want to short silver until the very bottom here. No, I'm not doing that. But catching this wave to the downside here on the H4 actually also made me a lot of money. I can show you the last week. Let me show you the last week. I have this silver position that I closed with a 1.5 lot, $7,000. It made me $7,000, guys. Okay, this wave to the upside, to the downside, and I'm still in a trade with $3,600. Why? Because I still think it's gonna drop lower. Okay, and it's a pretty ballsy move. Yes, I know. Overall consensus is, of course, you should buy gold and silver for the long term. For the long term means for the next years. So probably that's still a good price, but still everything has to also correct and make its down move before going further up. It will never go and shoot up in a straight line to the sky. So it's never like that, because this is how the market moves. It's always an up and down, and up and down, and up. You never see like the straight line, right? That's why you see these green candles, but you also see a lot of blue in between, right? So this is how it works. Market cycles, that's important, guys. So market cycles, and that's why I was shorting silver here, and I expect some further movement to the downside. First of all, because we have a lot of support over here, and this is also nice liquidity for the bank to collect now, because there will be a lot of buyers want to position themselves here, right? Because they say, okay, now it corrected, I want to go in and have a cheap price to buy silver and gold. So I don't think that's it. Like, we probably will see, we are in the B wave most probably, and we will see a C wave. And the C wave probably even can go down to 38, to the 38 Fibonacci, somewhere around here, at least below this support here that we have to grab the liquidity. Okay, so this is what I think, and that's why I'm still in the trade, and I didn't close it fully, but I closed 7,000, so happy with that. And Yeah, so what else? Yes, Swiss franc, Japanese yen, right? That was the last trade that I took. And I took it on also yesterday. Yeah. But this trade, I will let it run for way longer. For way longer. We are not even halfway close to the targets. So this thing is gonna take some time. Let's check this on the lower time frames to determine where our target zones will be. Our target zones are around about the 38 Fibonacci here, especially with that spike down here. And yeah, the 23 also. So at the 23, I will close this position of 10 lots here. And I will probably go with 90% or 80% closure on this area. But let's check market structure, because on the H4 we are pretty bullish. So yeah, overall market structure. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one, because yeah, we can plummet pretty hard over here, because we had hit that daily resistance on the top. So it's looking pretty good to let that thing run. So I will probably only close 70% or 60% at the 38 Fibonacci. This is going to be the plan. Yeah, because it got rejected off of this resistance. If I would be looking at this chart from a normal candlestick standpoint, let me show you. There you go. There you can see we have this strong. You see this, guys? You see what I'm drawing? Like Picasso. You see these candles here, the white one and the blue one, and then again here the white one and the blue one. We got rejected on the right side where we are right now. We got rejected off of these levels very fast to the downside. That's why I also took the trade and shorted from the top after my strategy told me to get in. And yeah, and we can expect some movement, some trend reversal over here. So the probability is pretty high. How far? That's also an interesting question. How far would I let the trade run? Well, we see this here. This is pretty strong support. So you see this, and this could be your potential, because yes, we made a higher low. We made like this low. We made a higher low. We made a higher low. So you can expect making a higher low somewhere around here, but this is how long you can let the trade run. So if I would be closing my trade round about there, well, I'm not gonna lie, but that's like $70,000. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna keep you updated. Yeah, that sounds pretty decent, right? So, all right, guys. So, $268,000 equity. You can also check the in my description. There is the link to my to this big account that I have, where you can see like some statistics and so on. Other than that, if you want to get access to my course, you can get a free access to it if you have a small chat with me on the phone. I want to get to know you, and yeah, we will figure out how can I help you best so you can start your trading journey. If you are already familiar with trading, well then even better, because this strategy that I'm using might be the missing piece to be profitable. You can trade this strategy and use it for basically everything, for all assets. You can trade forex with it, you can trade gold, silver with it, commodities, you can trade crypto with it, you can trade stocks with it, and you can also trade and pass prop trading challenges with it, which I already did a lot of times. So you can use this strategy to your needs, but still it needs practice until you get there, especially if you are a beginner, right? It needs a lot of practice, it needs a lot of education, some weeks, some months, depending on how ambitious you are about learning. And then yeah, you can build your life to build a more independent life. And it's been a blessing for me, guys. Like, I'm very happy that I can also share educational material, because I was a teacher before and I loved being a teacher, but something was wrong, teaching the wrong stuff basically. So I feel very good about teaching something that can actually change your life, because it changed mine. And yeah, very happy about that. So for everyone who is interested, you might just give me a call. There's the link, better call Alex. There's the link in the description, and you can also check out the other stuff. So there's a lot of links. And other than that, I wish you all guys happy trading. But no financial advice.